Hello, welcome back to SOMA. This is episode 9. I think we just escaped Theta. Simon has found a power suit with a dead body inside. Now he must adapt it so that Catherine can transfer his mind into it and they can continue their journey into the abyss. 3 parts are needed. Some structure gel, we found that, a cortex chip from a robot, and a power pack. I thought we found a chip, but I guess it wasn't the right thing. Oh, we have to find it from a robot. Okay, and then a power pack. Yeah. So, let's see. We are in Omicron, and we made it to Omicron. We had to kind of maneuver around a bad burrito. Okay, I remember where we're at. Yeah. We were just about to go this way, but there's a bad guy there. What did I do? He's still over there, you can see him. He did not appear to like me going close to him. So I'm unsure how to resolve this. Didn't seem to affect him. Not totally sure what to do about that guy. That maybe if I leave him alone, he'll leave me alone? Okay. Oh no. Fuck. Get out of here. Shit. I think he stopped chasing me. That guy was scary. What the hell's his problem? What did I do? I totally forgot where that even was. I just panicked and ran. What am I supposed to do with that? This way? Is it this way? Power. be messed with too much. Let's think for a second. I think that he's got big feelings. I think that he's not really reactive to me as long as I don't get too close to him, but I'm imagining he's probably standing next to the thing we need. Which, because this is the power supply room, I'm guessing the battery pack is here. Oh shit, did I live? Let's just go ahead and get out of here. Happening. Okay, we got our second item. We got the battery pack. Okay, I need to find a health or something. Entrance. Gosh. There we go. Let's grab this really quick. Let's make a bunch of noise while we do it too. Ripped out all these people's chips. I wonder why though. Why go to that kind of those kind of lengths, that kind of trouble? Okay, undelivered report number 1.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda Est. The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress, and it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda Est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. It's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Think we're gonna find her? Send. Okay, I guess not. Documents. Tau evacuation. On September 13th, Vic Auclair ordered the staff at Tau to evacuate and move up to the plateau. Together with engineer Alan Waldeck, I descended into the abyss to assist the evacuation. Following protocol, we waited at the climber platform for 140 minutes and made several attempts to contact Tau. I decided to move towards the site, thinking I might intercept them. That's when I noticed the guiding lights flickering, and soon the whole path shut down. Omega Sector swallowed up by darkness. I pushed on with my floodlight until I heard screaming over the short-range radio. It carried on, breaking in and out of range. As I hurried closer to investigate, I came upon the lacerated body of field worker Espinosa. Something big had almost cut her in two. I considered the importance of saving Tau, and more specifically Ross, as I heard Espinosa's colleagues getting massacred over the radio. Seeing no way to possibly improve the situation, I hurried back to the climber and left the people at Tau to their fate. Oh. I don't know what else you do, I guess. Tau, Carth notes. With some luck, Ross made it back to Tau and is able to continue his work at Alpha. To avoid further disturbances, I have decided to report the evacuation as a complete failure, hoping it will stop Theta from attempting another one. Claudia Ames, the manager of Omicron, has already ordered the climber to stay at the plateau for now. My report on the savage wildlife scared everyone enough to even stop Waldeck and Darby from maintaining the Lumar probes. It's a good thing Golaski is off-site, because I have a feeling he would not have approved. The restrictions came out slightly more severe than I had anticipated, but I'll take it, as long as Ross is left alone to work with the WOW. Like hostile, savage wildlife, huh? Okay. Carthage. Julia Dahl, Johann Ross, and Mark Serang. Okay. Images. These are the images. What do we got? Oh, okay, that's where we were. That's where we're headed. Ah. Is this person that got their head ripped off? Who is this? Must be Julia, I guess. Alright, sorry about that. What do you got to eat in the fridge? Nothing. Noodles. Dried beef. Curry mix. Awesome. I'm guessing there's not really anything for me here. Okay. We have one more item we gotta find. What is it? So we got our power supply. Oh, we gotta get a chip from a robot. It said. We gotta find a robot. Where are we gonna find a robot? Can I go back outside? Maybe I can take that chip from that thing and find it. There's the power room. Stop it. Okay, we've been all around there. We've been through the mess hall. There's the airlock. Let's go check out the airlock. Hey, this guy's got a head. No, he doesn't. We've checked that. Okay, so I can't go out this airlock. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else up here. I can't remember where else we're going, so I'm just gonna go down the stairs, I guess. Back down. stairs to be the way to go to get down. Let's see, so did we deal with hydroponics before? Or was it containment? Either way, we gotta go to the other one. Oh, here's containment, okay. And then I think we did visit hydroponics. Right, because this is where we got that, or maybe not. Actually, this doesn't look like anything useful to us. East stairway. Okay, let's look at a map. I think we read all that last episode. I hear whispering. Okay, we're on the mid. Stop doing that. Midsection. There's the biomech laboratory. Biologic laboratory. Hydroponics. Infirmary, deep diving prep room. That's where we need to go when we're done. Let's put some stuff in, I guess. Well, doesn't look like all of this. We must have to keep collecting stuff. Okay. So I can't remember if the thing we got was on this level. If it was, I think we need to go down another level. It's just a... We saw all this, right? I think. Nightmarish. Okay. Why? Clean room. That's where we went before, I think. Yeah. Okay. Get the virus? What? Is that what you said to me? Get the virus? Let's go down. Those are. Okay, we're gonna go down. Robot repair bay, yeah, so this must be where we get the chip. Good, Simon. Don't get murdered. Like all these people. Is this where I came in? I think this is where I came in. It looks like it. Yeah. Okay, let me continue B. press room. I think that's where I just came out of. Okay. Workshop. Yep. That's where we need to go. Workshop and communications. Let's try workshop. Oh, workshop is beyond that door, which is locked. Well, if that door is locked, how do I get it? Huh. Well, I can't very well go back out. Oh, yeah. I get it. Yep. Okay. Far so good. Oh, here we go. Gotta hack into the mainframe. Looks like I gotta do something. That doesn't seem to matter. Like that. Yes. Oh. Fucking motorcycles, man. I get it, they're fun. I'm not sure how this is supposed to go. Okay, I guess that worked. Hey, that looks like my head. That looks like me. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I think that was the last piece that we needed. I don't think there's anything else here that we need. But I do kind of want to go over here. Oh, hey, buddy. except maybe slightly a little more human. I suppose I should use the computer before I take that. January 16th, 2104. Outgoing day. Well, let's do these in order. Squelching. 2103. I didn't read that. I missed that.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Oh, okay.
Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
All right. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys. Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rowley Herber leaving the listening post?
Her
Must
body
be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Okay. I guess that's it. Let's take it. Man, that stuff is like all over her face now. But it's okay. Shut her body. Alpha needs medicine. That's scary. Into the abyss. Take it to Alpha in the abyss. What the hell are you? Bill Cipher? And find Tau, find Alpha, take the gel to Alpha? Lots of triangles going on here. I like that. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Oh yeah, I'm into this. The heart of Alpha. Okay. So this is what we're looking for, huh? The heart of Alpha. Some Illuminati type shit. Oh, that's the structure there. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, sorry, pal. I can't even tell who you are. If I could help you, though, I would. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we gotta go up one level. Don't run too fast. Did you say I'll follow you there? I knew it too. I was like, don't go too fast. You're gonna end up save yourself? Is that what it said? Ugh, don't like that. It's really nice. Alright, sorry. It's a little much. Now it is I who's in the containment. We have to go this way. Thank you. No.
Shut the door, Cat! Lock it up!
What's happening?
Lock the door!
It's locked! What's going on?
I managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Yeah, we got everything. Guess that door's done for.
We need to assemble your new body with the things you collected. Just stuff all of it into the suit with the dead body.
Okay. That's my head.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
For me. Who did this for me?
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
I don't like this at all. Who did this for me? Somebody had to have done this for me to be here. Did I like miss something? Hamatsu power suit, HPS activation. Oh, here we go. Calibrate.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be
There's gotta
fine.
be something.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
Code.
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
Let me know if
You
you're
go
fine
without
with
me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon.
Let's do it.
Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Okay. So we might need to boot it up. Need that. Can I not grab this? Do I not need it? That feels like something I need. Okay.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
There we go. Yeah.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
Here we go.
Sorry
again.
about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world,
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
in this case, they'd be right.
Oh. I'll make that joke. Yeah. Remember last time? Oh, we're in the suit.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
What switch? Oh, it's Simon. It's Simon V2, and we're Simon V3. This poor guy. I really don't know what to do here. I get Simon version 3's point, our point. It's like, what does he have? He can't go back. That door is sealed now. He doesn't have a Catherine, so he can't get anywhere. Unless he can figure out a way to fix this Omni tool, which I doubt he can because, well, he's us, I guess. We didn't know how to fix an Omni tool. He knows everything we know up to this point. So what would we do up to this point? We wake up and the suit is gone. And Catherine is gone. I don't know what to do. I'll just wake up all alone. I don't want to kill him. I feel like that's fucked up. If I do it now, it'll be like he just went to sleep. Like he is right now. He just doesn't wake up. If I don't do it, he suffers a lot. And that's all he'll ever know. For however long he makes it, until something gets him. Man, look at all this blue stuff growing all over our body. We have this like shiny new body, but our old body, that must be from using those weird butthole things for health. We must be like really infected. So I'm guessing this Simon will eventually become what everybody else has become. If it were me, I feel like I would want a chance. I feel like I'd want a chance. Even if I didn't have a Catherine or an Omni tool, even if I was all alone, I feel like I'd wake up, I would freak out, I'd be angry about it, but I'd be grateful that I wasn't dead. Even though I guess he doesn't realize that we have the option to kill him. So maybe I wouldn't be grateful that I wasn't dead. But if I did know, I would want to be given the chance to live. So I feel like I'm going to give him the chance. He'll wake up in a few days and I don't know what will happen to him. And I'm sorry, I know it's really scary, but that's up to him. He's gotta do it. There's no going back. This is it. Just want to see what's over here. Looks like another walkway. Got a couple of walkways. gets broken and goes down to scary nothing. I feel so bad for Simon, man. Yeah, I guess you really got to consider the consequences of your own actions. You know, Simon did opt to give his neural scan his brain, and I guess it kind of is similar in a way to science. And this is what science did. Like, I commend him. He literally is the reason AI exists, and even that there is a hope for humanity in any fashion. Wow, what a price, you know.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
So we're not really on speaking terms, huh? I guess what's the point? Activate the what now? I wonder what is making my vision go all fuzzy. I think in the last episode we came across something talking about some kind of underwater monster or something. Specific. Yeah, decent passengers. It's just me, I guess. No?
Take a seat and we'll be off.
I just feel so bad for everybody, man. Like, even the person whose body we took
dumb luck,
just
right?
now, and the person whose body
And I
we
woke
took-
up in the right body. It's a redundant copy. I'll never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand. How could he? I couldn't do it, and you knew it. You were right in trying to hide it from me. Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you?
Okay, but that's not true.
Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon.
That's right. Simon 2.
Christ.
Simon 2. We are
This is
Simon
awful.
2.
We did an awful fucking thing.
Literally a brand
And you wouldn't mind? Why would you?
Or
How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been?
not.
Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
The Twilight Zone,
I don't know what to say. I don't want to
course.
upset you.
of course.
Say anything.
The Twilight Zone.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted.
Yeah.
There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong.
Oh, it left
Even
the
if we
other
make it to
side
the yard,
on it.
would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
What happened?
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine.
Oh, this is
What happened?
plugged. Should I go up? I'm asking you like you can tell me. That's why I should be doing this live. Oh, okay. Whoa. That's really cool. I bet I should not at all touch them. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Should I jump off into the abyss?
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry,
I really
it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than needed.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
That'd be the worst. Good thing I'm not that guy. Almost there. What is that? What the fuck is that?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
What the hell does that mean? You did it. I'll make preparations, he says. Did we just get kidnapped? Where's Catherine? Saving.
Oh, good, you're back.
Okay.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Friends.
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good. Not sure the climber could take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following in your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for the tower and find that ark.
Yeah, if nothing else, at least we didn't have to see our dead body or whatever. Oh, she might be alive. Oh, that's worse somehow. Alright, we're... Well, this is a huge nightmare. Here we go. Signed Julia Dahl, Richard Holland. Simple collection, physical check-items. Signed Julia Dahl, Richard Holland, check. Tau evacuation, Alan Waldeck and Julia Hall. Oops. Alan Waldeck and Julia Hall failed. Catherine Chun, Ian Peterson, Sarah Lindwall, Nikolai Ivashkin, Jasper Hill, bringing the Ark to Phi. Alan Waldeck remote. So last we heard of Catherine, she was down there. I can't say that. ACR platform, operating cabin, power relay, service station, storage, and town. Okay. Sure, deep down here. Can't see shit.
Tau? Come in, Tau. Please answer, Tau. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Was that Catherine? Okay. Doesn't really look like we can do anything here. What's that? Those are those jellies. What's that? It sounds like a storm or something. Warning. Fault line activity. Strong torrents expected. Oh. Where are we? Climber station. Okay. Observatory. So those must be the torrents that are here. Jeez, it sounds like lightning. Alright, I'm gonna book it.
Jesus, did you see that? Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't, Valglasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Ross, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Ross. Almost there. We just...
Oh. Like that. Stick to the light. Blue to towel, red to chamber. Okay. Got it. Stick to the lights. Got this, Simon. Stick to the lights. No. No. 60 pieces of... Rare shark approached the luminous lure, circled around to eat the dried squid. Unlikely that it frequents this depth. An anomaly. Observation 172. Oh. Giant squid. Mantle the size of a man. 170 to 200 centimeters. Estimated length of the whole thing, 10 to 12 meters. Frantic attack tore the marlin apart. As soon as we turned on the lights, it quickly fled the area. Clearly another specimen affected by the leaking structure gel. Partially covered in scales and newly formed bone structure protruding through the mantle. Classic. Observation 188. Don't like that. Unknown. 40 centimeters. The creatures disfigured by the gel are manic and will attack anything. Still hard to determine how WoW has affected their behavior beyond their apparent aggression and affinity with light. The creatures seem to hunt something particular, something not present in this ecosystem. I wonder what that means. Statistics. Item number 1. Humpback whale. We did hear some of those. What am I looking at? Squid. Population size. I wish I knew what the color of these lines meant. Okay. So that's that. Let's take some of that good juice. It's a new suit. It's all new goo. That's terrifying. I don't think I want to go out that way. Crap. This thing break the blue light? Where do I go? I'm scared to venture out. Alright. I think this might be a good place to stop for this episode. Okay. Let's see. We're in a terrifying abyss. Lots of pressure, literally and figuratively. Horrible things lurk in the darkness that are afraid of light, and apparently there is no light. This should make for an excellent start to the next episode. So I just want to thank you again for joining me. For those who have stuck around, I really appreciate you, enjoying my videos and my content. Yeah, let me know if there's anything you would do differently. Any of the choices that we made. Would you have chosen to kill Simon, or would you have also let him live? Yeah, also, where do you think this is headed? What's going to happen? Like I said, I haven't played this in some years, so I don't really remember what happens. It's kind of like it's all new to me. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.